How you going?
Oh, dear, mate. That is a very hard act to follow.
It's 1 a.m. I'm thinking,
Oh,
what am I going to
goodness.
be getting at 12:50 a.m.? But anyway, he was good.
This day feels like it's never going to end for me.
Well, why don't we run through, mate? You're in the Herald
It's been
Sun today.
It's been a huge day. Yes. Well, first of all, can we just talk about the game? I just want to say it's amazing how you can have the worst performance you've had for the year and then back it up with the best performance for the year. Because I think really, and you can look, if you're going to have Teague's gift, which is that sort of 4 to 5 goal, run that we give the opposition every week, you might as well give it to them in the last 15 minutes of the game when you're 8 goals ahead. Yeah, for 3.5 quarters, I thought we were outstanding, and take my hat off to them. I don't know why they can be so bad one week and so good the next, and vice versa. But I thought that was very, very impressive tonight.
Yeah.
And I think a few players make a difference. We've been calling upon the club to give some of the young players a run, and to see Josh Honey get a run tonight, I was very heartened by that. Tommy Williamson, great to see Lockie O'Brien back in the team and making the most of his opportunity. I'd say he's going to play next week for sure. And good to see Paddy Dow continuing some good form. Look, I think there's a lot of promise there. I think it was great to see the two tall key position forwards, Harry and Charlie, and that makes a big difference compared to that week when we had absolutely nobody. Last week in the forward line, and we had to put Cripps up there, and we had to put Kennedy up there, and that was the most unbalanced side I'd seen for a long time. So good to see some spine back into our team, and Charlie and Harry together. They look pretty awesome, actually.
They do. Well, it's so funny because for so many weeks this year, it looks like it's so hard for us to score. We do it the hard way. Whereas it's funny because we work so hard defensively, and in a roundabout way, it made the offense look a little easier for us when we went forward.
Yeah. Well, I just think we gelled beautifully tonight, and I think a couple of people have made some good points about tackling, and 80 tackles makes a big difference. We put them under pressure. When we play like that, we can beat anybody. I'm very confident we can beat anybody with the right approach, with the right coaching, with the right players in the right positions. So it's amazing how it can come together just as quickly as it can fall apart. So, yeah, take my hat off to them. I think there's a lot of good reasons to enjoy the win. Resist drinking the Kool-Aid for too long, because they don't deserve to be given too much credit for too long.
It's just water, I promise you.
I mean, what has it been? How many weeks now? Probably 6 weeks of win, then loss, then win, then loss, then win, then loss. I think. Anyway,
what's we've got 3 left.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the pass mark was finals, but what do you want to see now for the next 3 weeks? What do you want to see?
I want to see more of what I saw tonight. I want to see more young players being given an opportunity. I think there's others there that could be thrown in as well. I mean, you've got Jack Carroll, you've got Corey Durden, you've got Brody Kemp, Sam Ramsey. There's another 4 names that you could give a go to for the rest of the year. I mean, look, we've still got a mathematical chance of making it. I think it'll be almost a miracle. Mate. No, look, I'm not. All I'm saying is it's a mathematical chance.
Correct.
Okay, it's a little bit like trying to cause an EGM. You've got a chance of causing one, but if the 5% rule gets up, good luck trying to get 4,000 signatures instead of 100.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
But look, I think if we win these last 3 games, which is going to be a bit of an ask because you got Port Adelaide away, and you got GWS in the last game who are fighting for the same position on the ladder, half a game ahead of us at the moment with a game in hand. So, it's going to be a huge ask, and it'll be the best run we've had for a while too, because it means that we will have had to win 4 games in a row, and I can't remember the last time we've done that. So realistically, I can't see us making it, but I want to see players given an opportunity. I want to see them play with flair, and there was some really good structure about our team tonight. I thought that the coaches should be commended. They coached a lot better tonight. And David Teague has got every right to walk away with a smile on his face.
Yeah, no, well said.
I think
mate.
it'd be safe to say he's going to be the coach now till the end of the season, surely.
I would think
Whether
so.
we win, lose, or draw any of the last 3 games, I'd think he'd have to coach out the season now. It'd be pretty pointless to do anything, even if the board did decide that they wanted to replace him.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, we're going to chat at length on Wednesday, so I look forward to that.
I didn't want to really touch on all the politics of today, to be honest. I just wanted to come on and say that I really enjoyed that win. I thought that credit where credit's due, the boys really put in, and I think it was their best performance for the year, even better than the 43-point win against, or was it 45-point win against Fremantle early in the year. I mean, this one felt like a more comprehensive victory that we really put some exciting football together for the first 3.5 quarters.
Yeah, spot on. Hopefully we can see more of it for longer in the next 3 weeks.
So we're getting together on Wednesday?
Wednesday, I'm down. We'll run it out and we'll do another layer. We'll unpack another layer of what's going on, because it's important that people are informed about what's happening with their club.
Well, I think this is the message that I want to get through to Carlton members everywhere. Yes, it's important to watch the team. Yes, it's important to have wins like tonight. Yes, it's important to know what's going on with David Teague and whether he will or won't be the coach. Yes, it's important to speculate about whether we're going to get Clarkson or not get Clarkson. And yes, it's going to be important to look at what this external review outlines. However, put all of that aside, there's absolutely nothing more important right now, and this is the message that I would be appealing to everybody to get through to every other Carlton member that they know. There's been nothing more important in the last 157 years of history looking forward than this AGM coming up. Or not, it's not actually an AGM, it's actually a special general meeting that's been called for the 17th of August to get through a brand new constitution, which includes a lot of clauses that are going to make it very, very difficult to ever hold this board to account. Now, if you want yourself a football club that's going to be accountable and a board that's going to be accountable to its members, start taking notice of what's going on, because a lot of members have been asleep at the wheel on this, and I'm trying to shine a light on it so that they don't look back on it and say, geez, how did we let that happen, and how come the rules have all changed when it's all too late? Because once they're through, and once this constitution gets through, if it gets through, it's too late. It's done. And then to hold them to account after that becomes a monumental task. All right, we're talking about 4,000, up to 4,000 votes on the current membership numbers to get an EGM if you want to hold this board to account instead of 100. Believe me, that sounds like maybe a small number when you think about 80,000 members. You try getting 4,000 people to sign a piece of paper to disclose what their name is, their address, their membership number. A lot of people shy away from doing that sort of thing. So it's not as easy a task as what some people may make out. So I think the Carlton members have never proven to themselves to be mischievous. They have never caused an EGM to be held for frivolous reasons. So there's absolutely no reason why the rules need to be changed. If we were seeing extraordinary general meetings being held every year or every second year for frivolous reasons over the last 20 years, then I'd say, fine, change the rules, make it a bit harder. But the members have never done that. So in my view, the only reason why they're trying to change the rules now is because they are anticipating a challenge. They are anticipating that sooner or later the Carlton members are going to say, we've had enough of you. It's been failure after failure, year after year. We haven't made finals in 8 years. It's time for you people to be challenged. And they are trying to circumvent that challenge by changing the rules and making it exponentially harder to create an EGM. So I hope I haven't gone on too much there. I know it's a long-winded explanation, but what I'm really trying to get through to everybody is it is crucial to the future of our football club that you take notice, that you read that email that was sent on Monday by the president, go into the documents, read them right through from top to bottom, read the clauses. If you don't understand them, get someone who you know will understand them to explain them to you. We will do whatever we can, and I know you did a little video a couple of days ago on this that seeks to explain in layman's terms what these clauses are. It's a very deceptive way that I believe the board has gone about bringing on a brand new constitution. They have not been upfront. They have not been transparent. They have only promoted in the media all of the fluffy feel-good stuff like the Indigenous recognition and gender equality and all that sort of thing, but they have not for 1 second explained and outlined the other changes that are all in their favour in terms of controlling the board and controlling the club and further strengthening their stranglehold on the club. And these changes will only further will only further enhance their hold on power. So we need to be aware of what the changes are that they are proposing.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want to see is that members should be able to say yes to this and yes to that and yes to another thing, but no to this one and no to that one. They tend to bracket everything in the one constitution and say it either gets passed as a whole or it doesn't. I believe that that's wrong.
Yeah. Let's talk more on Wednesday, so we don't. Let's leave tonight as tonight, and
absolutely.
We'll chat more on Wednesday, mate. But I look forward to hearing what you have to say.
No problems at all, Terry. And go Blues! What a great win we had tonight.
Absolutely, mate. Good on you.
Cheers.